Do you think teachers are responsible for handing out party invitations for students? What do you think about that? Because this story is wild. And it's not just, let me be clear, it's not just the handing out of birthday invitations, it's the expectations that came along with it. So here we go. I've got a ridiculous parent story for you. Mom gave me party invitations on Monday to send home with the whole class. That is totally fine in our school as long as everyone is invited. My aide made a few extra copies of the invites because we were short a few. I stuffed them in the daily folders and made sure to tell the class to let Mom and Dad know there was an extra special invitation in their folders. Did my duty, she said. Flash forward, the weekend passes and the next Monday rolls around. We're going to call this little girl Susie that she's talking about. 5 minutes before school, I hear angry knocking on my door. The mom is there looking furious and holding a towering stack of cupcake boxes. I open the door and she throws the cupcakes at me saying, "Here, are you happy?" I was so confused. She continues to yell at me, "Not a single person showed up to Susie's birthday party and it's all your fault." I was so confused and about to cry at this point because I love Susie and that's just terrible. That is so sad. That's really awful. I calmly told her that I sent the invites home and told the kids. She continued to yell at me that I didn't do enough to promote it and explain how I let Susie down and what a terrible person I am. Then she exploded back out the door. I had to figure out how to collect myself before the students saw me crying. Had to deal with the sloppy cupcake boxes thrown on the counter too. And then, of course, I spent the rest of the day treating Susie like she was the star of the year because I felt so sorry for her that no one came to her party. She said, "Luckily, that's my most ridiculous parent story, and I don't have others." This was kindergarten, by the way. There are some really sad elements to that story. But also, it's not the teacher's responsibility to promote your child's birthday party. That's on you. Reach out to the parents. Do whatever you have to do to make it known that, like, hey, we're having a party. The invite, you can only do so much. Especially as a teacher, you can only do so much. You can pass out the invitations if that's something that you do at your school or in your classroom, if that's cool. But to expect more from a teacher, like to make the kids show up, it's just not doable. And it is so heartbreaking to watch no one show up to your child's birthday party. I could not even imagine. But to take that anger that you're feeling towards those parents or the world or whatever, and to take it out on your child's teacher who has nothing to do with it is, that's not it.